satellite image of the same neighborhood in Gaza, which came through yesterday and has been located by our colleagues at BBC Verify. Well, with me now is Shehata from BBC Arabic. Saeed, just over 2 million people living inside Gaza, very small area. What's the latest that we've been hearing overnight?
The latest is more bombardment from Israel airstrikes and demolished building, destruction, people killed. I look at several videos. It's horrific videos of children dying. The ambulances carrying some of them under the restriction because the sealing off, like not allowing food or electricity. So there's a problem in fuel to make this hospital working at full capacity. So they use only the hospital for helping people, saving life only, not like death, like threat, but like nothing more than that. And this like put pressure. There is more than 1,200 people died according to the Ministry of Health in Gaza. And there is about 5,000 injured so far. There is more than 300,000, according to the UN, displaced or forced to leave their houses. But the problem, where do you go? Even Israel warned them, leave your houses because we are hitting it under the claim they are used by Hamas fighters. But where do you go, these people?
Well, where do you go? That's the question, isn't it? I mean, I know there are some negotiations ongoing. There is pressure mounting on Israel to allow some civilians to leave Gaza. What are some of the challenges with that idea?
The problem is there was an old idea that to put the people of Gaza in Sinai, and it was like a proposal, but was refused by Egypt, and the president of Egypt refused that. But allowing humanitarian for humanitarian reason to come, that's no problem. And Egypt sent a convoy, big convoy, but Israel refusing to allow it in. So Egypt cannot do that through Rafah crossing. United States, and I think with Blinken visit and with other pressure from Qatar, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Iran, it might help to ease the tension and put pressure on Israel to allow that, because with the images of people, children dying, and with demonstration in many places, so I think Israel will lose, I think, the battle in media if they don't allow this humanitarian humanitarian corridor to go there.
You've mentioned all these regional players. Now we know that Saudi Arabia and Iran have been speaking. Quite unusual, really. They've only just started to reestablish diplomatic ties. Can you tell us what they've been talking about, and in particular, where Saudi Arabia is standing in all of this?
It was the first time a contact between the Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, since the agreement of resuming the relationship in March through mediation by China. And according to the Iranian state media, they're saying that the Ibrahim Raisi talk with Mohammed bin Salman the need to stop what he described war crimes against Palestine. But on the other hand, the Saudi media agency, like the state media, saying bin Salman didn't mention about war crimes, but what he said is there is need to allow humanitarian aid, there is need to stop the atrocities happening there, and there is no, and even he was rejecting killing civilians, and implicitly it means civilian from both sides. So he doesn't take one side, because killing civilians is not allowed. At the same time, Iran is known to support Hamas and Hezbollah. So I think the role of Saudi Arabia to convince Iran not to do that, so it will contain the conflict, not to be outside this thing and to escalate it.
Saeed, thank you very much for taking us through that. Saeed Shehata from